Hi Gemini. Hello. Welcome to your mid-May readings. Let's see what is going on with you guys. Thanks everyone for your likes, shares and subscribes. For newcomers, welcome. So let's see what's happening with you guys. I hope the beginning of May has been good for you, has been good to you. And let's see now what happens for the rest of the month. For private readings, guys, email me at madamotaro@hotmail.com. Or even if you just want to say hi, email me and say hi. I don't mind. I love speaking to people and hearing about their lives. And yeah, so, okay. So let's see what's going on with you guys. Oh. Well, to start with, Gemini, it seems that you have a delay to an ending. Something is not ending. You're stalling. Let's see what. You're not ending something that should end. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Gemini, Gemini. Gemini. Gemini, you're in a Gemini, you're holding on to something that's not good for you. I'll tell you straight up. You're holding on to a situation it's toxic. It's not good. To start, you've got the devil in reverse. And next to the devil in reverse, you've got the King of Pentacles. Okay? Oh, hang on, let me just shift over a second here. I think I'm not. There we go, that's better. A little bit of OCD happening there. Okay, so to start, like I said, to start with, you've got Death in reverse and you've got the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles on his own, usually talks about a person who is really loyal and really stable and can be a good provider, can, be a great partner, can be loyal. Did I just say that? Well, anyway, is very down to earth, being an earth sign. But this person is, maybe this is the reason why you're not walking away from this situation. But something's not good because, okay, here you are, Queen of Swords, and then straight after you've got the Three of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, we're looking at you. Somebody that's very logical, somebody who is ambitious, somebody who, says it as it is quite blunt. Not in a tactless way, but, you're not about bullshit. You say it as it is. And I don't know if that's what's causing conflict, but there's a lot of arguments here. There's a lot of arguments, and it seems that when that happens, that you constantly are trying to find ways, right? Because of your logical brain, you're trying to find ways to get around these arguments. Like, okay, like you think about it and you're like, okay, this argument happened because I spoke about this and that. And you're trying to create ways to avoid arguments. But the thing is, I'm thinking you two just, if there is somebody in your life, from this reading, I think this reading is really resonating for people that are in a relationship, because with the Three of Swords, you've got heartbreak. Now, it's not necessarily a third-party situation. It's not necessarily that this person is cheating on you, but it could be heartbreak because you guys are just not on the same page. And then after that, you've got the Emperor and you've got the Seven of Swords. Now, again, you know, both these signs can be really positive. The King of Pentacles, the Emperor, but when you're pairing them up with, you know, negative situations, like you've got the Seven of Swords, you've got the Emperor, right? You've got somebody that could be overbearing. You've got somebody who might be lying to you. There's lying, cheating, stealing, manipulation here. I won't say that there isn't a possibility that somebody is cheating on you. There is. But it might not even be that. The reason why I say that is because it doesn't need to just be this person cheating on you for me to tell you that this relationship is not good. This relationship is not healthy. It's not in a good place. It's not healthy. Let's clarify. I'm just going to keep going and going and going. Let me just clarify some cards and get a better picture of this situation. So you've got the Ten of Pentacles clarifying heartbreak. Gemini, this could be a long-term commitment, a marriage, a partner that you're married to. Maybe this is why you're feeling the ache of heartbreak, because you're trying so hard to make this situation work. Because you guys are, you know, committed or married or whatever. Maybe you have children. Maybe there are children in the works of this situation. But something is just not right. You're not seeing eye to eye. It's not working the way you want it to. Even, you know, so even without without knowing the meanings of the cards, if I just look at the cards as they are, I mean, look at him and look at her. You know, it's like, man, this sucks. Why? Why are we not being able to find a peace here? Why are we not being able to find a balance? And don't get me wrong, that's not me telling you to walk away. But because I'm not going to say that. Everybody's situations are different. Everybody's lives are different. All I'm saying is currently the way it is not good. Currently the way it is, it's not good. And just as a person speaking to another person, I would say it's time to get some help. If you don't want to let this situation go, it's time to get some help. Sit down, talk about the fact that you guys aren't seeing eye to eye. You know, you've got, sorry, I know I'm jumping from here to there and everywhere, but there's just so much going on here. You've got the Five of Wands. You've got the Five of Swords. And then here in the middle, you've got paying attention to detail. So you are trying to work out why the hell you guys keep arguing all the time. And maybe what is happening with this manipulation isn't direct. The thing is, I'm not getting a feeling that this is a very bad person and that they're cheating on you. I mean, they may be. But I'm getting more of a feeling that, like, here you have two good people who are just not seeing eye to eye. Just not seeing eye to eye. There's an obstacle in your way. There's something wrong. There's something in the way that's stopping you guys from being happy. And you obviously really love this person, because this is why you're putting in so much work trying to work out why you guys are arguing. And this is why you refuse. Reverse, death reverse. This is why you refuse to end this situation. What is the obstacle between these people? What is the obstacle between these people? No, I don't want that card. What is the obstacle between them? I have to get a feel, you know. What is the obstacle between them? See? If the card's meant to come out, it will. Wow. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. You know what? I asked, what is the obstacle between these two people? And I got a clarifier being the Two of Cups. Obviously, love, being in love is not the obstacle. Being in love is a good thing. But what I'm seeing here when I see the Two of Cups, you know, I said I see two good people that aren't being able to see eye to eye. For whatever reason, wow. I just remembered that you guys had tainted love in the beginning of May. Anyway, I'm seeing two people that love each other very much. You love her or him. He loves you. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay. Person A loves person B and person B loves person A. No gender. And there's something stopping you guys. There's something blocking you guys. There's arguments. There's a lot of arguments. And with the manipulation, so your way of trying to rectify this situation is, you know, working hard, paying attention to detail, trying to work out why you can't see eye to eye, excuse me. You can't see eye to eye. Maybe their way of trying to work out this situation, this is why you've got the Seven of Swords, is by like being a little bit sly. But I don't think they're being sly in a bad way. Okay, I know that sounds crazy, but I think it's like, okay, so they're trying to avoid bringing up things that will trigger a fight, for example. Or they won't tell you something because they think that that's going to trigger an argument. So that's what I mean by them being manipulative. At least that's what I think it might be. And yes, that is true, because I've got the Page of Swords. So we're talking about somebody who is, this is the Spy card, as they say, but this is also a Truth card. This is also a message of truth. So I think that, like I said, this person might be doing things on the sly, but not like they're cheating on you. They're just like, see, you're trying to pay attention to the relationship, like I said. They're trying to do it. They could be spying on you, like, say, watching your social media and things like that. But they're doing it to try to find an understanding and a better way to resolve this relationship. At least that's what I think it is. But if it's not, then it's going to go to the other complete extreme with the Three of Swords, and this person is sneaky and they are cheating on you. But I don't think so. I really don't. I mean, you know, you love them, they love you. Need another clarifier over here. Two of Swords. Okay. The reason why they're spying on you, or somebody is spying on you is because they are trying to make up their minds about something and they just don't know how to do it. Maybe this is why you guys keep having these arguments, because you're hanging on, waiting for this person to make up their mind about something. This person might be in another relationship and you're waiting around for them to leave their current partner, and they're trying to work out how the hell to do that. Because why else would love be an obstacle? And what are the two things badgering this person? There's something's keeping them up in their heads. They're like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Something's keeping them up in their heads going, how do I choose? How do I choose? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And it's driving you nuts. That's why you're fighting. That's why you're looking at the fine details. And this could also be you spying on them. Because why haven't they made a decision yet? Possibly. Oh, wow. And that's why there's the Three of Swords. Because, see, it's not that you're in a third party situation, quite possibly. You're in a third party situation and you want to get out of it and you want happy families. Maybe. I always say maybe because, there's thousands of you and this situation can resonate in many different ways. But, you love them. Again, they love you. I know I'm repeating myself, but then you've got the Three of Swords. Then you've got this Seven of Swords. Then you've got this, I can't make up my mind. Then you've got arguments. It's all pointing to the fact that you are in a third party situation. And you're waiting for that person to leave their current partner, or they're waiting for you to leave your current partner. But I think it's you waiting for them, because you're the one that's, looking at the fine details in this situation. Wow, man. You've got the Magician. In exactly everything I just said, you've got the Magician. Now, the Magician can be manipulative. But I don't think in this situation it's manipulative. And you've got the Chariot, right? So there's something rushing in or rushing out. You are in a position where you have power. And I think what the power is that you can get out of this situation. Yeah, you can totally get out of this situation, but choose not to. And you're aware of that. You're aware of that you can now just create the situation as you want it to. And you are on the edge. You're the one that's spying. Because maybe. Because you're the one that's on the edge going, should I stay or should I go? Should I just stuff this? Should I get out of it? Or should I hold on? But you love them. Damn love. See? You love them. And that's what's keeping you stuck. That's what's keeping you around. You love them. And it's not good enough. It's not good enough for you, Gemini. You love them, but you want more. Four of Swords. And you're in your head. It's keeping you up at nights. You're in your head about this. Feeling stuck. Feeling like you can't do anything about it. And you've got the Queen of Wands. And when I see the Queen of Wands, particularly in this reading, the Queen of Wands is somebody who is, she's very charismatic. She's very sensual. She's also very fiery, and she's very independent, and she's very strong, and she makes things happen, and she's a very good leader. And, you're somewhat daydreaming. You're daydreaming about the positive side of walking out of this situation, like, oh, I could just be free and I could be me and I could, you know, do whatever I want and meet whoever I want. And there's a side of you, you know, two sides stuck in your head. There's a side of you that sees the positive side about getting out of this situation. And then there's the other side that says, but my gosh, I love this person. I love them. You are so stuck. I don't see an end to this in May, okay? I don't see a resolve. This is what's happening, and this is what's happening to the end of May. We might see a change in June, Gemini, but this is what's happening right now. You're stuck. Okay, so let's ask a card of advice. Let's ask a card of advice in this situation. What advice can you give Gemini? What advice can you give Gemini in this situation? What advice can... You know what? Hang on. What advice can you give Gemini? What advice can you give Gemini in this situation? What advice can you give Gemini in this situation? What advice can you give Gemini in this situation? This is blowing my mind. This card has come out for 3 readings tonight. Okay, Gemini, you've got the 10 of Cups, which is usually a really positive card. And I've put out 3 now because you need some advice. You have the 3 of Orbs, the 3 of Swords again, and then you've got Karma. And the advice this is saying is, if you stick in this situation the way it is, because you want love and you want happy family and you want happy endings, is that it's not going to end that way. It's going to end in heartache because a third person is getting hurt and karma's going to come back and bite you in the butt. And that's the advice. It's as real as can be. You know, stick with this situation if you want to, but it's going to hurt. And it's rightfully going to hurt, because anything that's done unjustly, it has to pay its karma. So it will hurt. Yeah, it will affect you. I'm not saying you shouldn't be with this person, Gemini. I'm saying that if you're in another relationship or they're in another relationship, you have to face the storm, you know, and it's basically you have to tell them straight out, you want to be with me, fine, leave that person. Stand up and tell them you don't want to be with them anymore and you be with me. Or if it's you doing that, you need to say that. You need to say that to your current partner. That's the only way you're going to get out of this karmic situation. Otherwise, it's definitely going to bite you in the butt. Because lying and manipulation and stuff, you know, what goes around comes around. That's what I can say. Okay, Gemini, that's your reading. Let's hope June is better. I hope you guys get out of this situation with all my heart. Much, much, much love, light, and peace to you. Be kind to yourself. And I really hope you guys can work it out. So I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.